Hi everybody, my name's Alexandra and I'm going to go through my website portfolio with you. So to start off, I wanted to create a portfolio that matched the style, just my style as a designer. And I see myself as a clean, minimalistic, modern designer. And so if you take a look at my mission statement up here, my mission is to create a clean paradigm in brand design with a clear call to action button here that goes to my contact page. And I have my logo here. And I have minimal options here just to keep it, again, simple, clean, and minimal. So let's go to my first piece. And this is the most recent. This is, it's going to take a while to load, a trifold brochure for Opal Sands Resort. This is actually the resort that I'm going to have my wedding in May, so I have a little bit of background information about it already, and I've been there and toured it. So the description says Opal Sands Resort needed a brochure to market its resort and all of its fabulous amenities. I created a trifold brochure using eye-catching imagery within the clean and coastal style that Opal Sands is known for. So I made sure to use the brand colors that Opal Sands uses for all of their other marketing materials and really showcase the amenities, like the pool, for example, is really great and it's right on the water in Clearwater Beach. And just showing, I guess, lifestyle photos of a couple enjoying their vacation at the resort. And all of this text here, all the font is the Opal Sands brand font, so everything should match there. So that's my first piece. I can just go back to work. My second piece is web ads for H&M. I created a collection of web ads for H&M's Black Friday sale and an email template design. So I put these two together because they're pretty much the same. Just one is like it could be used as a social media post because of the aspect ratio, but also could be used as a web ad. And then the banner that would go on the website and the call to action button on each of those. And I chose red just because red kind of, to me, it signifies like a sale. I see a lot of like markdowns in red. And also it's the color of the H&M logo as well. And here is my email template design. And I am aware that this is lorem ipsum text. I'm probably going to eventually go back and change that. Okay. I just thought it was a really cool idea to put some of their dresses in here to kind of showcase them and then have buttons to each. So if someone opens the email and decides that they like these boots, for example, they just click this button and it brings them right to that page. So going back to the work again. This is World Precision Instruments. This is actually my full-time employer, so I have a lot of work from them. This is a pretty long description, but basically they are a global manufacturer and provider of research equipment and lab supplies for life sciences, pharmaceutical, healthcare, and industrial markets. This is a huge 20-foot banner that I made recently for a trade show. Here's some screenshots of some of the website design that I've done for their website. This is an example of one of the product brochures that I've worked on for the company. This is actually a published ad in a magazine, and this is the part that I put together here. This is an example of some of the product overlays for the research equipment that I designed. And here's some examples of the videos that I've put together for WPI. You can give like a little quick, it's probably very loud, sorry. It's just kind of what they look like. Yeah. Okay, going back up, back to work. To the next piece, Infinity Renewable Energy. This was student work from one of my previous classes where we needed to create a website design and stationery for a renewable energy company. So here's some screenshots of that website design. And we also needed to create a logo for them. So this is the logo that I created for them, and the stationery, the letterhead, business card, and envelope design. A closer look at the business card. I'm not too keen on this, but I did include it anyway. I'm not sure if I should take it out or not, but this is a package design for an Infinity Renewable Energy light bulb box. And this is a promotional document for the same company. Okay, going back. Okay, SCF Green. So SCF is where I got my associate's degree in graphic design, and I actually created this logo for them for a contest, and I won the contest, which is awesome. So they, the department at SCF is still using this logo. So here's the logo. This is what it would look like if, for example, there was a sign outside for for that department. This is the identity standards or brand style guide. I did get a note from the professor that I should probably look into different mock-ups for these, which I can do. It's just right. Like I have so many pieces, I'm trying to get through all of them, so. Okay, back to. Okay, Apple. So this is a GIF. It's a web ad for the Apple Pencil, and I just thought it was cool how it came out of frame and goes in, and yeah, I made that in 2020 in my associate's degree program is when I made that one. Same here, I made this in my associate's degree program. It's just a very simple, clean ad for Apple Pencil with a QR code here to buy it. Just feel like it's very Apple. Moving on, this is a magazine design, I guess cover design and magazine spread. Avant-Garde Magazine's luxury excuse me. It's a luxury fashion magazine covering fashion and stories around the world. I was tasked to design the fall issue of their magazine and wanted to embody high fashion and style in the composition and creating a breathtaking cover design that draws the viewer's attention. I feel like I achieved that. That's my opinion, but yep. Again, just like with this standout, um, it's an avant-garde magazine, so like you see like really interesting eye makeup and interesting hair and things like that. It's very like artistic fashion. Okay, moving on. This is one from one of my previous classes, the Boston Terrier Rescue of Eastern Tennessee brochure. So this is a trifold brochure that I made for that project. Just keeping with their colors that they have on their website. Oops, moving on. Healthy Eating Initiative. This was from one of my previous classes where we needed to build an infographic about a certain topic. I am passionate about health and fitness, so I decided to make one about how to make healthy food choices. And I chose the color green because greens are a healthy food choice. So you have this graph here that shows a balanced meal, the difference between macronutrients and micronutrients, the components of food and description of those, because it's not just about picking healthy foods, it's also about getting enough protein, not eating too much saturated fats and things like that. I feel like a lot of healthy eating initiative doesn't really focus that much on macronutrients because we can't eat fruit all the time. Okay, so tips for healthy eating habits. This is just some illustrations that I made of different foods. Cut down on sweets. I thought this was clever. Okay. Next. Okay, so from one of my previous classes, we had to find a nonprofit to create um, a magazine spread for. So I chose the American Professional Society on the Abuse of Children. It's just a cause that really, okay, there's another one here. It's going to load, hopefully. That's a cause that's near and dear to my heart. I am a mother and I am also a survivor of child abuse. So it's something that's very important to me to bring awareness to. And yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. I'm still waiting for that one. It might not even load, but that's what that one looks like. Okay, next. This is a postcard mailer um, that I made back in, I believe, 2019 in my associate's program um, for Luxor Girl Salon. So this would be mailed out to potential clients, and this is a kind of more bold, um, I guess you could call that a call to action that would bring the clients in. There's a discount there for new clients. Moving on. I also made this in my associate's program. This is a rack card design for Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, which is only about an hour from me actually. So this would go in like racks at, like, for example, hotels in the area for people who are traveling to be able to see what's around them and visit. So I wanted to pick a really eye-catching image for the front, so I chose a lion, and psychologically we're drawn to someone looking at us, like eyes looking at us. And I'm assuming it works the same way if it's an animal. I don't know, but that's why I chose this image. And just because when you think of um, the zoo, sometimes I think of lions. So read in this little table here on the back, transparent what the prices are. Yep. One thing I wish I would have put on here were the hours of the zoo. I did not do that. Okay. I want this to load. Let's go. There we go. Okay. This was actually some work that I did for, it's not student work, it's paid work that I've done. This is a business card for a local realtor. So she showed me examples of the types of logos that she likes, so I made this one for her. Um, and she showed me what type of font that she liked. I wouldn't personally probably choose this font, but it's something that she felt like really embodied who she was. And so that's why I decided to use that. Second to last, this is party marketing. So these are different advertising formats for different parties. So this one is for a summer party in Lido Beach. Just gives basic information here, just location, what time, what date, everything that you really need to know. And then if you want more information, you go to this website or this Facebook page. Pretty straightforward. And this is really huge, but this is the social post that goes along with that matches it. Okay. Is this the same thing? Yeah. This is the Facebook page. If I were to do this again, I would make sure that this image had a higher resolution, even though there is a filter on that image. That's probably why it looks a little bit pixelated. And here is just another one. I like this one better. This is for a spring break party for Lido Beach as well. And last but not least, we go to photography. I put it at the bottom because it's not, my main focus, but I still think it's cool to showcase that I have kind of a full range of skills. So, in this collection of photographs, I was able to create artistic portraiture using a wide aperture focusing on important details of the subject. For landscape photography, I use a narrow aperture to ensure that everything's in focus. Selecting the perfect lighting source and direction was crucial to capturing these images. So, this is a photo of my fiance, actually, so it was easy to find a model. Just think it looks cool. He looks regal. That's the first one. Um, these are so huge. I might want to scale these down a little bit, but this is a bird, obviously. This is one of the hotels in my area. I thought it looked really cool, and it was a good way of, I guess, showcasing landscape photography. And this is a bridge in the town that I live. This is probably one of my favorites. This is a bird that you see a lot of times in Florida where I live. Um, but I just like what I did with this. Yeah. This is an example of motion photography, which takes a lot of adjusting your camera settings. Um, so it was a little bit difficult to get this image, but that's my fiance. He's playing the drums there. And that's him again. Another like landscape portrait. Kind of looks like a little like elf community or something. Like where elves would live. Okay, that one's not loading. Here's another portrait. I think it's cool that he's in this archway here. It kind of frames him. And this is my son. He's so cute. And I love that face he's making. Here's another one of my son here, advertising Poppy soda. A couple more of my little guy here, and chose this photo. This lighting was coming right on this side of his face and made like a really beautiful glowing effect on him. And this is just adorable because of the face he's making, and he's so spunky. Okay, and if you look at my contact page, again, it's the same thing as if you were to click the Let's Get Started button. I do want to point out something that the professor was asking me that I should add. It is actually already on here. It is the back to top button. It's kind of hard to see because of the opacity, and I don't think that's something that I can adjust. But if you click this arrow, it brings you back to the top. And I did take the advice of the professor as well, and this originally was centered, and I did left align it. So let me know if you think that looks better. Other than that, this is my online portfolio, and thank you for watching.